Hey guys, it's Kayla from Killing It With Coupons, and I am here to share with you guys my Walmart haul for this week. As I mentioned in last week's haul, a lot of the deals that I ended up doing this week are on rollback or clearance or something like that. A lot of these items were cheaper at my store, even when I compared them to other local Walmarts like in my area. And I do know that, again, rollback and clearance will vary based on store, but some of these items, again, too, they're like really cheap, and they're not necessarily like close to the sell by date, so I don't think that they're on clearance, but they also might be only the online price, in which case they're not in stores, because I ended up doing this as a grocery pickup. So again, I really don't know, but I've been able to pick these items up using the grocery, you know, the online price, and then do them as a grocery pickup, and I've been able to take advantage of those prices along with the Walmart cash that they have available as well, which is powered through Ibotta. So a lot of them have been making these deals like really cheap. And again, too, like I was saying, it's sort of weird because like some of the products, example, this dry shampoo, it was only on this variety, this dark hair variety, which again, like I noticed these things will like go on sale, and then all of a sudden it'll be just this kind, and I'm like, oh well, maybe it's because they're going to be clearancing out like that variety. They're not going to carry that type anymore, or they're rebranding sort of, so they're going to have different packaging or something like that. That could be a number of reasons why things might go on sale or clearance, or you know, have special discounts at certain stores or something like that. But I've been noticing kind of a trend at Walmart where they'll just go on sale, and then all of a sudden they'll be back up to regular price, and then they'll go back on sale again, and they'll still have the product in store. It'll still be the same packaging. Like, it just doesn't really make sense as to why some of these items end up getting lowered, and only certain varieties of, you know, like brands and stuff like that. Again, the Chef Boyardee that I ended up picking up, it was only on these varieties. A few weeks ago I got a different variety that was cheaper with the online price. A lot of it I think has to do with the online pricing, but it's only at the online pricing at that particular store. Like I said, when I compare it to other stores in my area, it's not the same price. So I just want to give a fair word of warning that these deals that I end up doing will possibly not end up being the same thing as what you're able to get at your store and your deal, and what they have priced based on, again, the online price and the store price might be completely different. I also know the difference between the rollback, when it lists rollback, and clearance on the online price. A lot of these items, other than, I'll point out the actual rollback deal that I did get, the two of them, the other items were all lowered price. They don't have like a rollback or clearance icon near them like the actual rollback items do. So again, I have no clue if you're going to be able to score these same deals as me, but I also want to do this just to let you guys know that you should be looking at the Walmart prices and see if you can pair it up with Walmart Cash. Walmart Cash is also powered by Ibotta, so you cannot get Ibotta cash back if you're doing the Walmart deals as well. They will not stack. However, if you do not clip the Walmart cash and you clip the Ibotta offer, you can get the Ibotta offer back instead, which, if you do the bonuses and that kind of stuff, is really good. I just kind of like the convenience of doing the Walmart cash and just doing it as an online pickup and all that kind of stuff. It makes it a slight bit easier for me. So again, some of these deals actually would be available with Ibotta instead if you wanted to do that. So all these items that you guys see here on the table, excluding one item, actually, there is an additional Centrum men's gummy vitamins, that the 100 count gummies that they didn't have available at my store. They are getting delivered though tomorrow. The cool thing with Walmart is when you have a grocery pickup, if they don't have something available at your store but they have it like available for shipping, they don't charge you additional shipping and then additionally for like the grocery pickup. At least I haven't found that in my experience. When they've been out of something at my store and I have it in my cart, they say, oh, it'll ship, and they don't charge me extra for it. So long as I've met the $35 threshold for free pickup or free shipping, it will just be free shipping and pickup, even if I had to like split the deal up because they didn't have some stuff available at my store. But that is coming tomorrow, so that's actually not on the table right now, but it will be delivered tomorrow, and that was included in the total for all these items. But these items plus that would have been $108.01. I paid $28.06, and that was with Walmart cash. I also paid as well that I had earned from last week. So without that, these would have been $58.74. I saved $79.95. I used $30.68 in Walmart cash. Like I said, that was what I earned from last week. If you guys saw my haul from last week, I got back $22.03 in Walmart cash this week. So my net cost for these items was just $36.71. So again, that made my out of pocket less. So that's why I was able to spend less out of pocket this week, because I had that Walmart cash that I earned from last week. And now I have some Walmart cash that I earned this week that I'm able to roll into next week as well, and hopefully get some more good deals next week. But I will go into the deals and share with you guys what I ended up picking up for this week at Walmart. One deal that is definitely on rollback, because it said it was actually the green onions. These were on rollback for 25 cents. They're regularly $1.07 at my store, which again, when I'm talking about store prices may vary. These could be $1.07 regular price at my store, and at your store they're 75 cents regular price. So even regular price is going to vary based on store as well. And then add into that clearance prices and rollback prices. Different stores run different rollback deals. It's not going to be a one size fits all at every Walmart. It makes shopping at Walmart sometimes a little bit more difficult, because again, not all the prices are going to be the same. You might have deals available that I don't have, and I might have deals available, like I said, that you don't have. It just depends. But as I was saying, I just want to make sure that you guys are well informed so that you can keep looking, because you know, the Walmart stuff, it also changes literally every day. There was more stuff that I wanted to do that I had in my cart, and then when I went to go check out, they were all back up to like the original price. So it fluctuates consistently as well. Some stuff I've seen on the same rollback type sale for like a month now, but it is totally a your mileage may vary situation. Back to the green onions. Like I said, I paid 25 cents for them and saved 82 cents. The Great Value spaghetti, this has been on rollback for a few weeks now. These are 74 cents. I picked up 2 of them. They're regularly 108, so these would have been 216. I paid $1.47 and saved 68 cents. Now again, this is a thing where at my store they're 108. I looked at other stores and they were 95 cents and $1. So again, now my stores roll back for 74 cents, and those other stores are still regular priced at $1 and, you know, 95 cents or whatever it is. So again, Walmart is gonna, you know, your price is gonna vary drastically based on where you're shopping. And like I said, and that's just, you know, like a town over from the other Walmart that I'm comparing it to. So it's not like I'm checking in different states or anything like that. It's just like down the street from the other one. So they can completely end up differing. Now these are not listed as rollback, but again, I'm going to assume they're rollback, clearance, something like that. The Chef Boyardee mini raviolis, these are 74 cents, again, lower price, and they're regularly $1.42 at this store. So 4 of them would have been $5.68. I paid only $3.12 for them since I picked up 4 and saved $2.56. The little cups of the Chef Boyardee, the beefaroni, again, it's only this variety. So like I'm saying, that's why it's also kind of weird. It's not like, oh, all of the variety of these smaller ones or the regular cans. It's only the mini ravioli. It's only these beefaroni little cups. These are 48 cents on lower price. They're regularly $1.34 at this store, so they would have been $5.36. I paid just $1.92 and saved $3.44. Again, why they're that price, I can't tell you, but they were, and it made for a good deal and a time to go ahead and pick up a handful of those and stick them in the pantry. They also, which this will probably be available for everybody because this was regular price. These Dial hand soaps are $1.24, and you will get 35 cents back in Walmart cash, which is a limit of 1, making these just 89 cents, which under $1 for hand soaps normally a pretty decent price, and I saved again the 35 cents. Also, I forgot I threw these in the freezer when I came home, so including these as well, these veggie chow mein, these are on rollback for $3.77. I did see this on rollback at a bunch of stores, so this could be just a like lower price sale for a lot of places, in addition to the Walmart cash that's going on. Makes me think that it's kind of a promotional-y kind of sale, because these are regularly $4.23 at this store, so 2 of them would have been $8.46. I paid $7.54, but I got $4.18 back in Walmart cash for buying 2. So it's kind of almost supposed to be like a buy one get one free kind of sale, but I think they realized since some stores had them maybe a little bit higher priced, they decided just to put them on rollback for like all of the stores. And then they're like, here's a buy one get one free you know, Walmart cash offer based on the rollback price. So these end up being just $3.36 for 2, or $1.68 each, and I saved $5.10. Now most of the rest of these deals are also, again, rollback, lower priced, clearance, whatever you want to call it, reduced price, but I had Walmart's cash deals that were matched up with these. So like, for example, the Ritz crackers, these are $2.88. They're regularly $3.97. I paid the $2.88 and got back $1 in Walmart cash, so it was just $1.88 and I saved $2.09. That's actually a pretty good deal for crackers, and it was only on the original kind, so we ended up picking up those. We also ended up getting the Oreo cookies. I've done this again for a few weeks now. These are $3.48. The regular $4.97. I got 50 cents back in Walmart cash, which is actually a limit of 5. So the net price for these was just $2.99, and I saved $1.98, which for the family size, which is what this is, $2.99 is actually not that bad of a deal. Also, probably my best and favorite deal that I ended up doing, which was on the dry shampoo. And again, it was only on this dark hair variety. These were lower priced to $6.68. I picked up 2 of them. These regularly are $14.48. So for 2 of them, they would have been $28.96. I paid $13.36 and got $3 in Walmart cash back, which is a limit of 2, so I got $6 back, which ended up being $7.36 for 2, or $3.68 each. Again, they're a limit of 2. Since that was such a good deal, I wanted to take full advantage of buying 2 of them, since that's what the limit was. You could just, again, get 1 and then just get the $3. But it ended up saving me $21.60. So like I said, that's a really good deal. Probably my favorite. They also had this Zarbee's melatonin, which was $4.68. Again, lower priced. It's regularly $7.98. I paid the $4.68 but got $3 back in Walmart cash, so it was $1.68, saving $6.30. The multivitamins, I also did this a little while ago, and it was like available again, or like continuously. I think I maybe just didn't pick it up last week, but picked up like 2 or 3 weeks ago. These are lower priced for $5.98. They're regularly $11.23. I got $1.50 back in Walmart cash, which was a limit of 5. I just, again, picked up 1, and my net cost for this was just $4.48, which for vitamins is not too bad of a deal. But I ended up saving $6.75. Another good deal, which is, again, something I noticed, this was lower priced like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Went back up in price. Then all of a sudden, like last night when I was going to check out, it was like, oh, we saw that you were looking at these. And then it ended up having it lower price again. So these Poise, the pads, the 39 count pads, are $6.27 lowered price. They're regularly $15.94. I got back $2.50 in Walmart cash, which was a limit of 5. So these were $3.77, and I saved $12.17. One thing I would also like to point out that is not on the table was a deal I ended up getting, though, which was on the Centrum. And they didn't have this available at my store, which is why I'm saying, like, it's kind of weird, because even items that aren't available at my store, you'd think they were having it to, like, clearance it out, or like I said, because they're getting new packaging, whatever. They still, and they've done this twice now, if they're out of it, they will ship it to me. And because shipping and pickup is free over $35, no matter how you kind of split it, you end up getting it for free. So this will be delivered tomorrow, so I don't actually have it here in front of me. But the Centrum men's multivitamin gummies, I think it's the men's and the women's, they're lowered price down to $6.54, but you will end up getting $3 back in Walmart cash, which is a limit of 2, so they end up being just $3.54. They're regularly $10.99, so that's a $7.45 saving. So this is the item, and again, as you guys can see there, this is what it will look like. It says it's normally $10.99, and normally up here where you would see the product, it would say rollback or clearance, but these never do. Then it'll show down here like you'll get the Walmart cash back. So like I said, these are the kind of things that you kind of want to look for. They don't really have them advertised. There's not a really good way to look for them on the app either. Like again, when I search like rollback, none of these items that I had here, except for the actual ones that were on rollback, ended up coming up. And even some of the items too, like the Oreos and the Ritz, don't even say like that they're on lower price, like that they normally were that price. I looked at it, compared it to a different store, and was like, yeah, this isn't the regular price at my store. Like I know $2.88 is not what my price would normally be if I went into the store and picked these up, but it doesn't say like rollback or anything like that. Then again too, some of those items, like I showed you guys with the Centrum, like the Chef Boyardee, that kind of stuff, it'll just be lower price and won't say that it's on rollback or that it's on clearance or whatever. So there's not the best way to actually look this up in the app if you're trying to find deals. My best suggestion is when you're actually going through, if you click on the Walmart cash deals that are going on, you can then kind of figure out which item will match up best with that coupon, like the cheapest priced item. Like when I clicked on this Arby's coupon in the Walmart app, it would show me all of the products that would match up that I would be able to earn the Walmart cash back if I clicked that deal. And this was one of them. Then they had other products as well, which again were like normal price and that kind of stuff. But when I saw, oh hey, after I get the, you know, $3 back, this will just be $1.68, then I clicked on it, and then that's when it ends up saying, oh well, it was regularly like $10 or whatever. And that's how I'm able to find those deals the best. So like I said, it could totally vary based on your store. Some of the other things too, like these, when they don't have Walmart cash, it's even way harder to find. But I don't know if, like I said, it's based on the online price and then they're giving you credit because you're buying it based on the online price. But again, it's only varied by store as well. So I don't know. Really, like I said, I'm not entirely sure. All I can tell you guys is check and double check and let me know if you guys find any other deals, or if you found any other deals, or like what's the best deals at Walmart that you found that you've also been able to match up with Walmart cash, and like if they have actually been on rollback or have they just been lower priced at your store. Again, I'm assuming that most of this stuff isn't actually going to work in stores, but with the online and then the grocery pickup, or if you're doing delivery like the Centrum's getting delivered to me tomorrow, that's actually how it ends up working out. You know, there's some type of, I don't know, like I said, I'm not going to try and figure it out. All I know is that it does end up working out for some really, really good deals at Walmart. So like I said, let me know if you guys score any other deals at Walmart as well, and what you're able to find as far as rollback, clearance, discounted deals. Again, all of those things, they, you know, again, it adds up to making some pretty good deals. Again, that does it for me. I will see you guys all in the next haul. So bye guys.